right, ladies and gentlemen, sorry it's been so long. I mean, I posted that S2000 video, which actually people seem to like, and it got a bunch of recommendations put out there through the YouTube algorithm.
Huh.
And the views were like 65% non-subscribed and 80% from the algorithm. So I'm going to keep posting stuff like that because, as expected, I've been, basically just letting this all dwindle out and kind of just wanted to see how long it would take until my old videos stopped getting a bunch of recommendations and making a bunch of money because, we're a bit different people than those old videos at this point.
Yeah.
And I am really considering unlisting all of them because I just started, I'm starting soon an actual job. It's like an actual career, and I know I've already been through the hiring process and everything, so I'm sure if they wanted to see any of it, they already have.
Yeah.
But, it just doesn't reflect great on our current nature anymore.
Yeah.
So it was fun, and, obviously we don't regret any of it, but it's just not something that always needs to be out there. So I think I am going to take all those videos down because they're not making any more money anymore. And it really was just kind of a frustrating thing to begin with, that YouTube was like, keep watching these. I'm like, no, don't keep watching this. We're doing so much cooler stuff now.
I know.
Than taping Pokemon cards to an Accord fender. We're building full standalone cars. There's twin turbo LS in there.
Not in there.
Oh, it's at the other place. Gotcha. Yeah. But anyway, I started a new job soon, which is super cool. It's still in the automotive journalism field, but it's full-time, it's a legit thing. I got an actual job, which is crazy to me. But, so I'm hoping we'll have more time to do more videos, and I want to do more stuff like that, where I was just kind of talking about stuff that I was writing about, and there's plenty of overpriced Hondas to make videos about right now, that's for sure. Anyway, but we decided to make this video today because we are saying goodbye to the green wagon, which we'll show you here in a second. There she is. So if you're new, you don't know what's going on here, this is our 1983 Volvo 245 station wagon. Forest green, kind of a rare color, very good body. It's super dirty and dusty now, but we polished it, so when it's clean, it looks really good.
Yeah.
But, anyway, so it's an 83 B23. We got it not running because if you know Volvos, you know that they have wiring issues. We built a full micro-squirt standalone system for it, and we got it tuned and driving really good. It's got so much awesome service history and so many brand new parts, and this is probably the nicest Volvo we've ever had.
Oh, for sure.
By a lot.
Yeah. Yeah,
this thing is really, really great, and I'm kind of bummed that we had to let it go. But a nice gentleman from Nebraska bought it. He was looking for a clean one, and we were talking about how they're upwards of $10,000 now for a really, really nice one. Mm-hmm. So he kind of wanted one that wasn't perfect, but it was a good starting point to build a perfect car out of. And this is almost as good as you could get for this age range. There's some minor surface rust and stuff like that, but underneath it's super, super good.
I'm pretty sure it was a Pacific Northwest car its entire life.
Yeah,
so.
There's a bunch of the receipts are Bremerton and Seattle and stuff like that.
Yeah, so rust, they're not in a rust belt.
But yeah, so there's external rust and everything, but suspension components, everything underneath is clean, which is great. I think it was a garage queen for a good long while. Just based on, because there's a little bit of salt rust in the kicks right there in the backs of the fenders, and it's not perfect by any means,
but it's a 40-year-old car.
Yeah. So hopefully the guy's not upset. I disclosed everything that I needed to disclose, and I was like, hey, look, this is the deal. I'm not gonna tell you it's perfect because it's not. The dash crack and all the little surface rust issues and stuff like that, we covered it all. It was a good price for what this thing is. So,
and it's a manual. I
mean, buying a car sight unseen is always not just nerve-wracking for the buyer but for the seller. But he's already paid for it. I disclosed everything that I know about it. We drove it a bunch. It works out fine. Still fires up. Still idles really good. I'm just gonna plug it in one more time, make sure all of the current settings are saved and everything, and the warm-up enrichment is where I want it, because it was, you started this morning, right? It was fine.
Yeah.
And did you have to give it gas to start it?
No.
Cool. So I did get that set up pretty good then.
Yeah, it's fine. But
yeah, the warm-up enrichment on this thing is super mellow. Like it didn't care how cold it was. I started it when it was like 9 out, and it was still like, nah, that's too much. And I pulled it out to like 102%, almost no extra fuel, and it was perfect. Yeah. Oh, I love this car. What a good thing, dude. Man, alright, well. I'm sad. That's all she wrote for us with the green wagon, boys. Get some footage of us loaded up on the trailer and everything. Damn, dude, it fired right up.
it did.
So the shipping people, I don't know what that company was. I'll find out so I can tell you guys not to use them. So they're from like Russia or something, so there's a little bit of a language barrier, but they were definitely talking to us. And they were definitely going out of their way to ignore us too, which was making me really mad.
Yeah.
The lady that was trying to load it onto the trailer kept stalling it, and because it was in warm-up enrichment still, it kept flooding it. So every time she tried to start it, was running like ass for a second. Every time I was like, hold your foot to the floor, because if it's over 70%, the Megasquirt's programmed to go into flood clear mode. I like, hold your foot to the floor and crank it, and then it'll start easily. And as soon as it starts, you take your foot off the gas. That's all that is. It's a flood clear, super easy. But no, kept doing that. Kept trying to start it in gear with her foot off the clutch pedal, so it's lunging all over the place. Keeps pulling it out of gear without putting her foot on the clutch pedal. So just, and then like, looking down at it like, oh, why is it so hard? Yeah, just like pulling it out of gear. Good Lord.
It was
and then they only put one strap on it, and I was like, we can strap that down some more. And I was trying to explain to the guy, I was like, hey, it's got flood clear, so if it does that again, just, you know, put your foot all the way to the floor to crank it. And he just went, oh, we can roll it in and out, it's not a problem. And I was like, dude, listen to me talk. And as I was sitting there trying to explain the flood clear thing to him, when she kept stalling it going into the trailer, and he's just on the phone with somebody talking, I don't know, Russian or whatever, I guess. But I'm like, hey, listen, I'm telling you the solutions to these problems right now. And they just kept ignoring me, kept stalling it, kept flooding it out, and then put it on the trailer, and hopefully it's in gear. Well, probably, because she sure liked having it in gear.
Yeah.
Because
I don't think she knew how to drive a stick.
Yeah, she just kept stalling it, and that sucked. So hopefully they don't destroy that car before the guy who bought it gets it, because that would really suck. But at any rate, title's in the mail, everything's out. The green car no longer belongs to us, and hopefully it safely makes it to its new owner, but it's kind of not looking too great so far. Not an awe-inspiring start.
No.
But at any rate, I just thought you guys might like to pop in and see a quick little video. The green car is gone. We do have another car. We got some issues with that one as well that we were discussing. We got to work out. But we bought a Honda Prelude that's going to be our next sale car, which actually we already have a buyer for because a friend needs a car. So we're not really even going to make videos about it because it's just going to be gone as soon as we get the title. But yeah, we don't have the title yet, which is been a fun project. You know, we like to get ourselves into these types of situations. But at any rate, thank you guys very much for watching. Don't forget to follow me on Instagram and add me on Snapchat at BigB1011. Follow Ross on Instagram at WeGotRoss. We'll see you guys in the next video. Peace out.
I'd rather be next to you. Strangers in the lights, dancing in the night. I'd rather be next to you.